Going to step in with them after you leave this room?
Are they playing right now?
Yeah.
No, they're going to play later.
They're playing later. I'm stepping in with them later.
This is a rehearsal. Sound
I'm stepping in later.
Okay, good.
So I guess we're going to be around with this okay, questions?
You like this? Do you like getting this first round bye? Is this a good thing or a bad
I came
thing?
here on Monday, which is kind of nice. You know, if I was playing, you know, if I didn't have the bye, I might play Monday, then you got to come in on Saturday. So it's nice to have the 2 extra days.
Straight away, you're in the second round, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of nice. Win 1 round in the quarterfinals.
You didn't look rusty today. You played well.
Yeah, it felt great. I was hitting the serve really well. I was getting pop on it. When I was hitting it, it was coming in to like 136, 137. And, I thought I played my patterns really well. Backhand, I was getting it off the court, so I was pretty happy.
The Davis Cup experience, pretty tough environment to play, but going down there, Bob Bryant said that he was amazed at how relaxed both you and John were. Was that a good experience for I mean, that's going to be harder than almost any match you'll play on the tour to play in that environment?
Yeah, John and I are both pretty relaxed guys, so I think we did a good job over there, and we were all 4 singles matches. Honestly, all 4 could have gone either way probably, so we were right there. And yeah, it's not going to get much tougher than that away on clay. One of the players is 2 in the world. So even though
fans hate you,
so even though John and I both lost to Novak, I still think we walked out of it pretty confident and feeling pretty good. And I think it helped me out here today, and we'll see what happens with John a little later.
You look comfortable on clay now.
I've always been comfortable on clay. I like playing on it. I feel I can move around it well. I like sliding. It's fun to change up the surface. So
your improvement on clay really is not a function of getting comfortable with play. It's just becoming a better player.
Yeah.
I noticed you had some really great clean shots, and you were just hitting the ball really elegantly. You look great out there. Yeah, I think so. Do you have any legends or any other players that you look up to?
Sampras, Agassi were always the guys that I watched when I was little. I didn't watch a whole lot of tennis, so I just played my twice the slams, and they were always in the finals or winning it. And I probably like Sampras a little more just because he was taller. I'm tall, so kind of cheered for him over Andre.
Let's get serious now. Have you replaced Dan, the intern?
Have not replaced Dan, the intern. Dan's not my intern. He's back at school.
Right.
He's going to law school next year. I'm not sure if I'm going to have an intern. I'm thinking about it. I've got some applications.
You don't have any other friends that are...
I'm sure I could. There's a lot of people that want to do it, but I just haven't decided yet.
It was a lot of fun, I think, people following it last summer.
Yeah, Dan and I had a blast. He was on Twitter, Dan the intern, and everyone liked it at the tournaments, and he got to know everyone, so it was a cool experience for both of us.
What's a viable goal for you this year? Where do you want to be at the end of the season?
I don't know. I don't really put a ranking on it. I just want to keep improving. Just focus mainly on my tennis game. Being aggressive with on big points. Keep getting fitter and stronger and faster. And I want to work on my second serve and my return to serve. And I think if I do all those things, it'll play out.
I saw you on the practice court right after your match. What were you working on?
Forehands. I feel like I flew a couple forehands long today, so I just wanted to kind of perfect that a little bit.
Running forehand was spot on.
Thanks. You guys are very complimentary.
Is that something you would normally do, go out after a match?
I've done it every now and then. If something doesn't feel great, and you have a match that's it's not a long, grueling 3-setter, and you've got a little more energy, and, it doesn't hurt to go out for another 10 minutes and work on something specifically.
Why no doubles this week? Just
a break. If one of us happened to lose in the singles, I think we wanted to head home and kind of enjoy the 2 weeks we have at home before we go over to Europe for a good 2 months.
Are you really going to step in with these guys? You play with them occasionally, don't you?
I'm going to put a tambourine in my hand.
You did the tambourine? Sing?
Anyone can do that. By myself.
Not the band?
No.
We recently were just talking with Brian's brothers about, Odesnik and everything that's happening with them, and they said, that they're backing him until he's proven guilty. What are your feelings about Odesnik?
I don't know why he had the stuff with him. That's all I really want to say.
Generally, you guys, players, stick together. The older Americans, certainly Andy and Marty, came down pretty hard on him. I sensed you understand why they did.
Yeah, it reflects bad on everyone. All the Americans. You know, just like, you know, Andy, Wayne's not my best friend, but you know, just like I'm close. You know, John and I are good friends. If one of us got caught, I'm sure the other one would be pretty disappointed in that one too. So, you know, I think you know, you never want, you know, your fellow countrymen to